Doing a segment on Bell Siphons. I recently got some rock in my grow beds that I basically was using as floating rafts. Lacking a little rock there. I'll top that off today. I still got this one to fill up today, and then one to top off over there. But found myself like an expectant father in a delivery room. You know, when you first get the Bell Siphon on in there, you're waiting for it to fill up. You know, you're really excited. You want to know, is it gonna come to life or not? And it's pretty exciting when you get 6 or 7 Bell Siphons going off at one time and everything's working like a machine. But you know, I found myself having problems with one or having a different problem with another. So I'm going to go over some of the problems I've experienced and some of the things I've found that alleviate the problems. One little gadget is this right here. This is a bulkhead fitting that I get at the hydroponic supply. And most hydroponic suppliers carry these. And I didn't like them at first because they have this little slip-on fitting. And I was kind of cutting them off right there. Well, for the drain for a Bell Siphon, these are excellent. In being that this reduction here, the way it restricts flow, it doesn't take 20 seconds for my Bell Siphon. Once it hits that level, it goes off quick because of this reducing the flow. And then when it starts, this is like a pressure washer. So don't worry about that the hose is smaller. Okay? So these are really excellent for doing Bell Siphons. Leave that little tip on there. Another thing I found that was a problem was on the bottom, and I did this recently. Make sure you've got enough flow where your water can get in on the bottom. I had cut some holes. Well, they weren't big enough. So basically my Bell Siphon was starving, and that was causing a big problem. Let's see. It's all down in there. The next issue is the shroud for the Bell Siphon. I've seen people drill holes. I really like this method. I take the chop saw and I just make a lot of chops on it. I do it in two. You know, you don't want to go all the way through. So from one side to the other, or you're gonna be in trouble. But you know, you leave a little bit. Like take a 4-inch piece. Do one side halfway through and do another side about a third through, and you'll end up with that right there, and that has worked really well for me. So that's pretty much it. One thing, these here, I did not put an air tube in the top. I have not needed. I've got a couple over there with air hose in the top, and the way these come out, I did not need any air tube. So good luck on your Bell Siphons.